Hello, Dicks and Ghouls. I know, long time no see, but you see, life happens, and what a better way to start making videos again than having a book haul, or yeah, not quite. You see, I have received this package over here a week or so ago, and it's from Regina of Regina's Home Library. It's a copy of the horrortube anthology self-called, where I participate in, and we're going to open this package and see what's inside. Carefully, of course, because I don't want to, dox anybody like myself or Regina. There's a link in the description below, so you can get the book if you don't have it. I guess it will be a lot of fun. I've been seeing reviews by other people, and they say great things about it. I think Merz is doing one story per short reviews for its story. I know she did she did a review for my story. Of course, it's Harpies in the Trees. That's her channel. That's Merz's channel. And I guess if you're watching this video, you're probably subscribed to her. So yeah. If you are not, you're missing out. She's got a great aesthetics. She talks about supernatural horror. And it's great. She's also even better in doing unboxings. Like, she's not talking to you while cutting the package with a pair of scissors. But you see, yes, speaking of Merz, she did a special video about this anthology where I participated, and I said, you see, I live in Southern Europe, and what we call winter down here is what people in the north probably consider a warm spring day or something. So there is nothing scary to write if your winter is very mild, right? So 2 weeks later, yep. I should better not talk, and there is also talk about having another heavy snowfall in Greece. So yeah, Regina sent me a postcard, but this is self-called, and this book is a beauty. The cover is awesome. Regina and Steve Donahue edited it. There are a lot of great author-tubers I do watch and horror-tubers I do watch. Regina even autographed the book, and I hope I can meet the other people in this anthology one day and have them autograph my copy too. And what stood out to me is the story Karakon Kolos by Cameron Taney, which the way he described the story, it sounds a lot like the Greek folk tale of Kalikanjari, which is basically goblins that only come out from the earth at the time around Christmas. And I consider writing a story about this legend both in this anthology and in the previous anthology, Local Haunts, but I never did. See, one of the first horror stories, come to think of it, I've read was a children's story about a boy being stolen by Kalikanjari, which is quite interesting, and maybe I should probably go and write a story about it. Let's see what the card is about. What did Regina send me? And I have to thank Regina for accepting one of my stories again, and also for sending the books. You didn't have to. And let me tell you what. Yeah, there is Christmas card. Of course, it's March at the moment. And is this Lily? I know. There is a marker inside too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to show you the inside of it, alright? But thank you very much, Regina, for this copy of Saved Cold, and I'm looking forward to read this book very soon. Once I'm done with the book I've been reading since December. But that's another video. And speaking of December and things I've been doing since December, I also received this package. This is a book I have ordered from Amazon UK in the mid of December, and I got it yesterday. So yes, postals are going crazy. And yeah, especially after the Brexit. Once upon a time, I used to go to Amazon UK and get used copies of horror books, of pulp horror books I wanted to get dirt cheap, and I would have them in a week or two. This time it's 2 months, and this is why I didn't unpack Saved Cold before, because I was following the order, and I was seeing that the book was in the toll office since I got the package from Regina, and I was saying, oh, it's going to come one of these days, and I'm going to do a dual unpacking of these books. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, things are crazy over here. Nothing is working. I used to joke that we live in 2020 version 3.0, and I start to believe that it's not a joke, it's something to cry about. Because I do believe that comedy is just a tragedy, but you laugh instead of crying. And I do love my gallows humor. And yeah, that's the quality of the channel where you're watching, where probably the clueless owner of the channel is talking to the microphone while tearing apart the package, and probably there are a lot of creaking noises. Yeah, I'm dumb. You know that if you're watching me, right? You know that I do some dumb stuff. However, I got a book about true intellectuals, about connoisseurs of quality literature. Some Hudson Omnibus, Shadows, and Nemesis. And I used to say that, yes, it's 2 books in one. I used to say that the UK has given us a ton of amazing horror authors, and also Son Hudson. And if you read any Son Hudson, and I know this is the new sensation on horrortube, because I saw Juan from Plagued by Visions, and I saw the bookibus Alex talking about books they've read by Son Hudson. I've personally read 2 of his books before. Back in 2010, I've read Erebus, which was that book was a ton of fun, and also Victims, which I did not like much. But you know, this guy goes above and beyond into pulp horror territory, and you have to love him if you're a gorehound. And this is Shadows. And Nemesis is the only omnibus of his I found, and I've got 2 more books of his, 2 of his newer books. Hell to Pay is one of them, and the other is Hybrid. They're right above my head, and you cannot see them because of the gleam of the light. Let me get them. They're from his more modern era, where he does more like spy thriller stuff. I found them years ago in a second-hand bookstore in Athens. There are a lot of English paperbacks in Athens being abandoned here and there. I've talked about this before, but let's talk about this volume 2. It's from his 80s stuff, the good stuff. Cyrus is about scientific investigators attempting to probe forbidden areas of the mind in Oxford and Paris, In New York, writer David Blake is studying the methods of miracle healer Jonathan Mathias. Driven by their own desperate motives, these researchers are about to unlock Pandora's box and unleash the horrifying forces of destruction hidden deep within us all. Yeah, as long as there's gore. And a nemesis, Sue and John Hackett are contemplating the ruins of their marriage after the brutal murder of their daughter. And I guess it will be graphic murder of their daughter here. So yes, that's quality fiction. That's why we're reading Hatsa for. Alright? To try to salvage their lives, they retreat to the small town of Kingston. But the town is being torn apart by a series of horrific murders. And it holds a fateful 50-year-old secret so appalling that was supposed to have died during the war. It didn't. So I guess graphic murder of a girl plus Nazis? Yeah, what's not to love? Yeah, that's on Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. That's quality literature, as you've come to expect from this channel. And now, where have I been? Nowhere in particular. I've been swamped in work. I'm also doing some other creative stuff outside of, authortube and booktube, and writing and reading, so that takes some time away. Probably that's another video I want to do. But truth is, I made a couple videos in 2022. Oh, it's 2022 already. All right. I've done a couple of videos based on scripted content I had, prepared and want to do for some time now, and I didn't quite like them. They were very low energy. I felt bad doing them. I did not enjoy the process. I had to jump through a lot of hoops to make them. I said, alright, it's time to take a break. And you see this discussion popping up again. I'll mention Alex and Juan, who had their own videos about how they feel about burnout. And yeah, I just need the break, alright? It's not like you noticed I was missing, most of you. But I believe we'll go into a schedule at the moment. Work has been less hectic. I've done the brunt of my other creative work that feels like work at the moment, not fun. And yeah, I've taken my time and expect more videos. So I hope you like this video. I hope you understand that I just needed to brag that I only got 2 books in 2022, in the first 2 months of 2022, and to think of it, their 2021 purchases. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm starting the year well, and I know I told you I'm reading a book since late December, and I don't know when to finish it, but I've read some other books in between, and there will be reviews for them. They're mostly crime thrillers though, so I don't know, you want to watch reviews from crime thrillers and mysteries? I don't care, you'll have them soon. Thank you for watching and stay spooky.